Oh, new Mario Kart? Hey, I'm with that. How long has it been? Hold on. 2014? Bro, I was barely out of high school. And I'm 30 now. That's crazy. Same thickness.
7.9 inches. Switch 2 has a bigger
7 inches? Put that thing away. You're gonna poke somebody's eye out.
The system's thickness remains the same.
It's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins.
Oh, you gotta yell? Get hype? Let's fucking go. Bowser mode, wake up the neighbors. Okay. What the hell? Oh my lord. So this is what I thought being handicapped was gonna be like in the future. I always said they're gonna end up being handy capable. Ooh, they hooping. The dude in the wheelchair is only slower than you if you're going uphill. If you're going downhill, that's just the pure advantage. I don't understand what's happening. What the hell? My people need me. What the hell? Oh. He got his jammies on. The Dusk Bloods. Hey, that's a great idea. I'm with that. Holy shit. I swear to God, I'll put Kirby Air Ride 2 on my screen right now, Soccer. I'll put a fucking hole in your face. I need this. I'm so glad I chose life all those times. For this moment, this exact moment is the only reason I'm still here. That's what I'm talking about, dude. He did it. He did it. What is this? They got schmonkeys? Is actual Donkey Kong? Monkey sounds? Wow. The Donkey Kongers weren't, it wasn't just Colt. They were Donkey Kong fans. You had to watch out for them for a little bit there. I was worried. Yo, DK's going buck wild. That's what I'm talking about. I love the pure raw carnage of Donkey Kong games. They're so violent. Donkey Kong Bonanza. I'm with that. You got a date? Thank you. Hey, that's 3 days after my birthday. Just saying. Chat. I probably will buy a Switch too. Because I have a Switch 1 and I'll probably give it to my niece. And also, they never said what console Metroid Prime 4 is going to be on, so they're probably gonna get me good. Plus, yeah, I don't know. Even if Metroid Prime 4 is cross-gen, I would rather have it on the Switch 2 because it'll probably look better. I just want the Switch 2 to have cool features, really. So let's get into it. I saw somebody talking about some Donkey Kong tomorrow, and I'm like, why would you set yourself up for that, man? Create this high-ass expectation so that you can be disappointed when you can just have no expectations and feel gratitude for any amount of anything that you get. Come on, man. You gotta get your mind right or else you're gonna lose, guaranteed. This is fun. Oh, new Mario Kart? Hey, I'm with that. How long has it been? Hold on. Last one was Mario Kart 8? Man, that looks good. 2014? Bro, I was barely out of high school. And I'm 30 now. That's crazy. Hey, this looks kind of cool. Ooh, and she got that dress on still? That didn't make sense. Ooh. Yo, they're transforming? Hey, I'm with this. Oh. It's Pauline. Okay, yeah. Dude, I love motorcycles. They're so sick. Those Shy Guy were gigantic. Holy crap. This is going to be great. I really like Mario Kart. Mario Kart's fun. Once I really... Oh, he's grinding! Rise and grind, hustlers. Dude, this looks sick as hell. Excuse me? A moo? Or is it just a cow? Do they just have regular cows or are they called moo-moos? Anyway, like I was saying, once I got over the fact that Mario Kart is looking to rob me at all times, I was like, yeah, fuck it. This is a party game. It's not a racing game. It's a party game where you go fast. And I'm like, I'm with that. I fixed my mindset and I started enjoying Mario Kart way more. Hey, I'm with this. Yeah, this is a great idea. Mario Kart World. Okay. Mario Kart is my world. Whoa. I feel like I'm in trouble. The dude in the middle is the principal, and the guys on the side are my dads, and I am in big trouble.
I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey, y'all got subtitles? Oh,
for Nintendo Switch 2.
I'll shut up.
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki.
There's Donkey Kong. The prophecy came true.
What you just
His
saw
suit does
is
not
Mario
fit.
Kart
Oh my god, I didn't notice.
launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
Hey man, they probably dressed him minutes
What do you
before
think
this started.
brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
He's a game director. He got business to handle. They probably pulled him out of his office and then in front of the camera.
Entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2
You can
system.
play as Charge and Chuck. Everybody's here.
Vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
I wonder if the levels are interconnected.
Time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
It's looking like that's the case. Some kind of open world Mario Kart? That's crazy.
And in this Mario Kart game,
I wonder what kind of hardware Switch 2 is
you
packing.
can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this
Yeah,
world.
I'm buying this. This shit is cool. I like video games,
In
dude.
the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll
Please
also drive
don't.
to the next course as part of the competition.
That is a child on the track.
With 24 drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
24, being big is gonna be sick. Get the fuck out the way, man.
Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
That's cool. I wonder what the deal with the costumes is.
There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Oof. I wonder what kind of an onlinery there's gonna be.
All the way to the finish line?
He drinking a drink?
You can also freely
What you got in
drive
that cup,
around this
Mario?
vast world in free roam.
In Mario Kart, age is just a number. Oh, that's a cute
Going
outfit.
off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart
What the
takes
fuck?
you.
Grand Poobah? Wario from Dubai? Wario would have enough money to own some real estate in Dubai.
Friends. And even take photos together at different locations.
Just a couple of gals. Dude, the grinding? Talk to me about that.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here.
That's pretty
Mario
cool.
Kart World.
Available on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. I'm about to say, it's clearly a launch title.
Switch 2.
April
More
17th.
details about this title will be
Oh, damn, I
shared
thought that was the
in
release
upcoming
date.
Mario Kart
Oil
World
Baron
Tour.
Wario? For sure.
Be on the lookout for more information in the future.
Okay. Well, that's a delightful way to start this. I'm with that.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Next, we'd like to introduce.
He looks like he's about to shoot off into the roof like Superman at any second. Like a missile.
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
They look larger than regular Joy-Cons.
And
Barely.
on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button. Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
That Donkey Kong has the Mario Bros. Movie design. Wonder if it's just his thing now. Yeah, I noticed his upper body is much larger. He's shaped like a more man-shaped, I guess. Actually, I guess it's more gorilla shaped. They're all upper body. They got that V taper. But then again, I didn't watch the Mario movie. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of super famous people with recognizable voices voicing characters. Like, I talked about Detective Pikachu in the last direct, and I was like, I don't want to look at a Pikachu and be like, oh, hey, it's Ryan Reynolds. It's my whole issue with all the motherfuckers from the Persona games voicing everybody in anime.
A new feature
I'm
for
just like, oh
Nintendo
hey,
Switch
it's these
2.
guys, and then I'm unimmersed now because it's just your voice.
Hi, missed you.
It's kind of why I'm a little butt mad about Dante's voice actor is somebody whose name I don't remember, but I recognize the voice in the Devil May Cry Netflix original thing that's coming out tomorrow.
While using the game
It's
chat feature, your voice is recognized
it's just
by
gonna be
microphone
difficult to,
built into
first
the
of all, it's
system.
gonna be a different voice, and not only is it a different voice, it's just a dude.
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly.
I think it's that
even
Asian
from a
guy who
distance.
voices Invincible.
All right, let's keep going. It's coming. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bow?
Okay, nice.
It does look beautiful. It's so pink.
And you can use this
I think it's
feature
big,
in handheld mode
good.
too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you open the chat
Nintendo
menu,
Discord.
turn
I'm with
on
that.
game screen sharing,
I ain't ever gonna use it, but it's pretty cool.
There we go, there we go.
you can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Steven Yeun? I don't know, that's probably him. I guess I'll Google it right now.
Oh shoot! Oh, ooh. Oh,
Netflix.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Oh, no.
Oh, he making anime sound. He said, oh, no, 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 no.
Okay.
Johnny Young Bosch or whatever. Oh no, I got the wrong
Chat
guy.
to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, he ain't Dante. Not my Dante.
Oh, wow. I'm like in the sky right here. I fell. I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're a star.
I watched the trailer and heard Dante talk, and I was like, that's, all right.
You can adjust the size of your game screen. Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
I don't know. The insular
Or
nature
expand
and
another
the
friend's
star
game
power
screen.
that they try to use to get people to watch stuff just doesn't do it for me. It has the opposite effect.
Wall that's to your left. You're almost there. It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
It's like the complete opposite of how voices work. A person's voice is so much of their identity that if people are sharing that identity, it's like your character loses so much character. But ooh, big superstar, I guess I'll watch it. Like how? I don't know. Does that work on people? Are people's brain that susceptible to? Hey, I recognize that. I guess I'll
On
watch
the
it.
right Joy-Con
Is that how
2
that works?
controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
He's Virgil and he's voicing Dante. That's weird.
Actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Here, you can
I thought my
quickly
phone was
and
going
easily
off. That was
mute
bothering
yourself
me.
And more. And there's this.
So Nintendo can watch me walk around my house and collect my data? No thanks.
Hey,
Hey, Nintendo, you doing too much.
Hello. Yo.
That's pretty neat though that it has that kind of tech.
How's everyone doing? Good?
you can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It was good.
Man, those two Joy-Cons docked together on that
With just the
controller.
camera feed.
It looks nice. It looks colossal in comparison to the old Switch controller.
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Hey, that's pretty fun. Hey. Mario Party. Ooh, cut that meat.
Go a little more this way.
Using game chat. Even
Oh, you
when
got
you're
them mixed up.
apart,
He's
you can
Nero.
play games and hang out as
See,
if
the
you
fact
were
that
together in the
he's
same
this many
room.
people is just like, I've heard your
Play
voice before.
together, or
You've done this
compete
shit
in
before.
online
And
multiplayer games.
it's weird to me that a lot of voice actors don't do a voice. They do the voice. Hey, do the voice so that people know that it's you when you're talking.
Decide your own rules for
What?
a retro game competition.
That's the exact opposite of what you should be doing.
Or hold a sports competition
When the
between
character's talking, I want to believe the character is talking. I don't want to think about how there's a dude in a booth
anywhere.
doing a job.
Game chat.
The last thing I want to think about ever is a dude in a booth doing a job.
What did you think? In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends.
That button is
Almost as if you're all
dangerously
playing
close to
together
where
in
I
the
keep
same
my
place.
thumbs and palms. What if I just turn on my camera and I'm just
The camera uses
I'm just a fucking ghoul. I'm looking crazy and my Switch 2 camera catches me.
on the same day as Switch 2.
Watch that joint be like $60. It'll be more than a controller.
Will be required to use Game Chat.
Okay.
However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time.
That's cool.
We hope you'll try it out.
I won't.
Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child
Bowser
wants to
said,
use
"Fuck
Game
it."
Chat to play with their friends.
Thanks, Dad. In the same vein of thought, I actually don't like that gang characters are basically 1-1 models of actors now. I want inspired, whole new designs, not digital Hollywood actor. Yeah, it's like technology and budgets. They are, it's, ugh.
But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play
They're the
together
opposite of what creates creativity. A lot of creativity comes from limitations, and AAA games, they reduce limitations by having so much technology and budget behind them that it's just kind of like playable tech demos. It's like, this is cool and all that, you can do this, but this isn't what makes a game fun. This isn't what makes a game good. You're focused more on being a piece of art at that point, which games are art. But come on now. I'd rather you be more of a game than a piece of art. There's a spectrum there, and I don't really feel like going into it because I'm tired.
Starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch. Game share support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next,
Whoa, where'd he get that? They snap on like that?
show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Please take a look.
Please show me. Ooh. Same
At
thickness.
7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in
7
screen.
inches?
Here's how that compares
Put that thing
to
away.
Nintendo
You're gonna
Switch
poke
2.
somebody's eye
The
out.
system's thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch,
Love that.
you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Oof.
The screen supports
Not
up
bad.
to 120 frames per second, allowing for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
I don't even know what the FPS on a regular Switch is.
The LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
I'm about to say, they gotta use magnets if they just
All
snap
new
on like that.
Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach a controller easily by pressing the release button on the back.
Okay. I was wondering how that worked, because I'm holding that, because I be squeezing my Switch, and if I can just Incredible Hulk that shit, we're gonna have a problem.
Comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
Huge. Literally huge.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
What?
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse.
Yo,
to
they
play
were
with
going
multiple
crazy with this
games.
one.
Left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
What? Yo, are you telling me I can play FPS on my on my Switch too?
Sounds from the built-in
I'm about to go
speakers are
crazy.
clearer and more natural in handheld and
I be playing
tabletop
Apex
modes.
Legends on my Switch too. No big deal. That's
Has a
genius.
built-in microphone.
That is such a
You can
neat
voice chat with
feature that I'm
friends
probably never gonna
anytime
use.
via game chat. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter sounds.
And the
so
way
your
that the
voice
Switch
comes
controller
clearly.
is turned on the side, it looks like it has like it fits the shape of a hand
Even if you don't have a surround
almost
sound
just as well as a regular
games can be
mice.
enjoyed
Maybe
with
even
more
better.
immersive,
I don't know.
three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Cool. 3D audio. I felt like I was under attack. I don't appreciate. Oh, was that Epona? What's up with the horse sounds?
Place your Nintendo Switch 2
Can we get
however
a
you
classic
want.
Zelda game?
Sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this.
That stand looks like it's gonna explode, but so does the regular Stitch one. Stitch? Nintendo Switch
In addition to the USB-C
stand?
port found on the bottom
Mine
of the
hasn't
system,
broken, but
there's
damn, do
one
I feel like
on
it's gonna
top
break
as
every
well.
time I use it.
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Neat. I want that Mario Kart. That should look fun. Larger and faster.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch.
The games better not be 8 times larger.
Save data, and more. Reading and writing data is also faster. Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
Neat.
HDR is also supported in TV mode.
I haven't moved my setup to 4K. I haven't really been enjoying 4K media at all. It's like 1080p is a lot of the time has been enough. I mostly care about having frames.
A built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
So them moving up to 120 frames is that's what I was looking forward to. Because honestly, having low frames does in fact impact your gameplay.
You can play Nintendo Switch 2 games as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games.
Yeah,
Physical and digital games
compatible.
are supported.
Which ones aren't compatible? I wonder what the ratio will be. Not that I have very many Nintendo Switch games. This just seems like Switch but better,
As you just saw,
which a console
Nintendo
upgrade should
Switch
be.
2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch.
That's what it seems to be. That's what I just
Designed
said.
the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
How'd he get over there?
Hello.
He's in the sunken place. Somebody help him.
Is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
I figured.
I'm standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game. There are a lot of question mark icons here. Let's examine them.
Where are the magnets?
This sign reads,
Interactive tutorial for your console?
The Joy-Con 2 controllers attached to the system.
Yeah, learning a new console is a whole thing, isn't it? It's been such a long time since I got a new console. I mean, even when I turned on my PlayStation 5, I'd be like, how the hell do you buy a game on this? Because I'd just be playing everything on PC if I can.
A magnetic circuit is formed between them.
Nintendo usually goes balls to the walls with new consoles and handhelds, so Switch just better is actually surprising. Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that they won't put out something new unless it's actual genuine improvement. Instead of, you know, just putting out something with some basic hardware upgrades so that they can get your money. I respect that.
You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2.
That's kind of fun.
By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing mini-games and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. So please check it out if you're interested.
This is, you gotta pay for the tutorial for your console?
I'd like to share some more information
Back in my day, we
regarding
used to
Nintendo
just have
Switch
manuals
2.
you could read.
This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles.
Cool.
It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards.
Yeah, that makes
But
sense.
it's now red, and it has much faster data reading speeds. Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards.
Okay.
They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible. Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible. Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're also releasing a new Pro controller. It has a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back, there are new GL and GR buttons.
Damn,
which
more
you can
buttons?
use to assign existing button controls. In addition, an audio jack has been added.
Pretty cool.
We've introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the
I don't really
website
use my
where the
Pro
three of us
controller that
will talk
much.
about the development of Nintendo
Usually I
Switch
use
2.
the
We
dock
hope
for
you'll
the
check that out
Joy-Cons
as well.
whenever I'm out and about.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Holiday
Nintendo
season?
Switch 2 launches on
June
June 5th.
5th. Oh my.
We're very much looking forward to the day when you
Yeah,
all
what's
get
the
to
price,
experience
though?
it, so please wait just a bit longer.
How much you rake in my pockets, bro? June
Now,
5th. That's
broadly
sooner than I
speaking,
thought.
on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch
Oh, let me get
2
my
games.
calendar out. Let me get my calendar out.
These games take advantage of the performance and features
Man, that
of
is.
Switch 2.
He said June 5th? That is not long.
The second type is
At
compatible
all.
games that were released on Nintendo Switch.
Oh boy.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type.
Damn, you think I'll be able to get one
Some
without
games
pre-order?
that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to
C
play Switch
button!
2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Okay.
Please take a look.
I didn't play Jamboree.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls, audio recognition, more expressive rumble.
Yeah, give me aggressive rumble. I like rumble and screen shake. Jostle me up,
Which
brother.
can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode.
I like that
Single
mode.
Camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time.
Real-time emotion? Yeah, I want to see people get pissed off when I yank their stars. Let me run them pockets, buddy. Give me them coins.
Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins.
Oh, you gotta yell?
Bowser
Get
will
hype?
bring you on stage 2. Hit blocks to collect the most coins.
Just start yelling.
With your voice.
Let's fucking go.
And other mini games.
Bowser mode, wake up the neighbors. Okay.
Finally,
I'm with that.
take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured, you're off.
If it's anything like the Switch OLED, then there's no
Use
chance.
mouse
Oh yeah,
controls
it's
to
over.
shoot down enemies while you
People
feel
gonna
the
get
bumps and
attacked. People gonna have to
rumbles on
fight
the
for their
coaster.
life. But then again, the Switch OLED didn't come out during the trying economic times that we currently live in. Who has the money for a Switch 2 right away, you know? Content creators and rich kids?
And
There's
one
only so
where
many
you
of those
shake a
people.
can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of
Damn.
these intuitive
Superior
mini-games.
mouse and keyboard
Halfway
aiming
through
is
each
going to take
station.
over Mario Party. That's crazy.
Mini-games that use a
Mario Party is
camera,
gonna be sweaty as fuck
the built-in
with mouse
microphone,
controls.
mouse controls,
You gonna be mad when I flick the shit out of you.
The
Just be like,
biggest party yet is getting even bigger.
oh, you didn't know I was nice like
Mario
that?
Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV
For how
by
much?
purchasing an upgrade pack.
They ain't talk about no prices yet, and that's bothering me.
Look forward to a new Mario Party experience where you can see each other's reactions while playing.
That still hasn't stopped people from buying hundreds of
continue
Pokemon
presenting
card
some
boxes
more
and packs.
Nintendo Switch
But the
2
people who
edition
do that are
games.
already financially irresponsible enough to do that kind of stuff. So no trying economic times is gonna stop
Nintendo
them.
Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution
Hey.
and frame rates,
I might actually hop back. Hey, that looks
also
nice. This
support
looks
HDR,
actually
which makes the image
phenomenal.
more vibrant.
I don't know why I didn't finish this game.
Higher definition
I genuinely
graphics.
don't. Probably got depressed or upset or distracted by
Plus,
another game.
You can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be accessed.
I
through
really
the
enjoyed
Nintendo
playing
Switch app on
what
smart
little I
devices.
did of Tears of the
It's a
Kingdom.
game-specific service that's exclusive
Although it
to
didn't have the
Switch 2
distinct
editions
feeling of
and
having
Joy-Cons.
already played it.
For example,
Did I stay
you can
stuck in the
upgrade
depths?
you to
I
various
don't think I was stuck in the
locations
depths.
like
I
shrine
honestly,
temples
the
and
time that I spent in the depths was
activating.
the most thrilling. It was a little annoying though. I remember being a bit annoyed, but I mean, I want some adversity in my Nintendo games.
Or you can share your creations using
'Cause I really
QR
like-
codes and send them to
Oh,
another
that's
player to create
sick.
in their game.
Thanks, Evan. This was my favorite bit. The whole contraptions and whatnot.
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
Oh shit. Kerbo. I haven't played a Kirby game in far too long. I'm overdue.
To enjoy an additional
Way overdue.
exclusive to the Nintendo Switch.
Man, I miss so many Kirby games.
Improved graphics and frame rates.
Generation after generation of Kirby game. I didn't even play Robobot. I didn't play the Forgotten Land. I gotta get on that.
After being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes.
That looked like it hurt.
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure.
Yo, my insides. Kirby is one of your favorite designs of all time. He is a perfect little boy or girl or creature.
And a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
I'm ready. Yeah, I got to get that. This looks better than what they showed. Yeah, I see.
In addition to standard,
What they showed us last time was the Switch 1 version.
for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2.
Oh my god, mouse controls in my... Yeah.
You can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second. or
I'll take 1080 120 all day.
Full HD at 120 frames per second.
Dude,
Choose from
this
these
is gonna
two modes,
go.
both of which support HDR. Based
That
on
was cool.
preference and playstyle. Plus,
Yeah, it's a wrap. You got to get the Nintendo Switch 2
not
version.
only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2
Platforming in my
edition as
Pokemans?
well.
Let's go. What happens if you
By
fall?
taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Counter.
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions.
I'm all digital, baby. I don't need physical copies.
And
Especially when the
if you
physical
already
copy
own
is a little
Nintendo
itty bitty
Switch
thing
version of
thing.
the game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack.
I really hope the upgrade pack is
We
cheap.
hope you're looking forward to
I'm
these
trying to
Nintendo
upgrade my
Switch 2
my
edition
Zelda.
games.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
Nintendo always looking for handouts. Rhythm game or something? What the hell? Oh my lord. So this is what I thought being handicapped was gonna be like in the future. I always said they're gonna end up being handy capable. Ooh, they hooping. Think about it. The dude in the wheelchair is only slower than you if you're going uphill. If you're going downhill, that's just the pure advantage. The only difference between being handicapped and handy capable is the environment that you're operating in. Half man, half machine. Full retard. That's what I'm talking about. That's how I'm trying to be. You better not have no drink on your desk playing this game. Oh, fellas, I DC'd. I got some juice on my Switch 2. My brother's gonna be pissed. Ooh, dunkage. And you can high five? That's sick. That weak shit out my face. Ah. You ain't have to do it to him. Hey, that's pretty cool. The Handy Hoopers? What's that game called?
In Drag and Drive, you'll use
Drag and
two
Drive.
controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves.
Not if I tip his shit over.
A new twist on 3-on-3 matches.
Yeah, you gonna be mad when you find out that he's got an auto-correcting gyroscope in the back of his
Here are some
wheelchair.
games for publishing and
And then that shit go into combat mode. What you gonna do when you hear vroom, vroom? Oh, you're getting target Elden Ring? Ugh. We already played this.
This world is in dire need of repair.
Now what they need to do is put Night Ring on that Switch so I can see people's faces with my Switch camera.
Of grace,
I ain't playing Night Ring, to be honest.
through your burden. I have no doubt.
I have no interest in a co-op Elden Ring experience.
May you take the throne.
Tarnished edition. Okay. That's neat.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games.
I thought they were dubbing him. I'm like, this guy clearly speaks English.
Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister titan of
Hades is totally a Switch game. I would be down to have this on my Switch as I'm out and about.
Getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルは
Play Street Fighter on my Switch too. Getting mad as fuck on the train. Oh man, that'd be pretty cool. Hold up, I'm about to rank up real quick.
総勢26キャラクターを収録した Years 1-2 Fighters Edition の2バージョンをさらにゲームと連動するアミーボと
Cool. Street Fighter amiibo?
お届けします。お楽し
Well,
みに。
that's fun. Those will go great with the Smash announcement that's about to happen, right? Hey, I see Robot. I go in. Yo, Vanquish 2? They won't. Nah, they won't, actually. What is this, though?
Commencing launch. After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted,
Hey, this looking kind of cool. Was this some Xeno something or other?
In need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebel.
Thanks for the warm welcome.
Nice frame rate. I saw that. I'll shut up.
the sovereign axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
This looks fun. Armored core coated.
Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart.
Relax, bro.
All children.
Oh, his Demon Ex Machina. Titanic. What did that say? Titanic scum. Oh, Scion. Oh, it's this guy. This guy who says fuck.
I'm super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch.
What day was that? I was not paying
The
attention.
game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio.
It said 9/5. I remember now, which is September 5th.
Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this:
Demon
if you like It Takes Two,
Machina.
you're gonna love this one. Trust me. And of course,
it says
you're able to
something.
play Split Fiction
Was it
on the day
Titanic?
Switch 2 launches.
Scion? It was something Scion.
EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world.
Hideki Kamiya busy with Dog Game sequel right now. Dog Game?
Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL
I'm down.
will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform. EA Sports, it's in the game.
It's an EA Sports.
Hi,
It's in
I'm
the
Alex Lee
game.
from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2. With enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions.
Oh yeah, Okami.
immerse in
Okami,
Wizard
yeah.
World like never
Oh yeah,
before.
I forgot. Okami 2 is the thing.
And the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the
Man, that's
experience.
violent.
Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Captain, is that mic supposed to be on?
Cool. There's something about skateboard games with regular people that I just don't care for as much as skateboard games with silly animals, which there is a surprising amount of. There's Skatebird, then there's some skateboard game where you play as a frog, and then there's another one. So oh, never mind, that's a parkour game, but whatever. Parkour is skateboarding adjacent. Hey, it's pretty cool. Yeah, got a SpongeBob level? That's pretty dope. That's fun. Everybody likes SpongeBob.
Hello, this is Christian Elverdam from IO Interactive. We are bringing our flagship title,
Man.
Hitman World of Assassination.
Is the Switch 2 buff enough to actually have third-party games on it?
Assassin in the trade, Agent
Am I streaming at 480? I shouldn't be.
to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as
The old banana peel trick, classic.
Plus,
Oh, I
we
thought my
are
audio
excited
went
to
out.
bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Guns on my Nintendo Direct? I'm bringing the bullet directly to you. Hey, can we get another GoldenEye after all these years? Project 007. I'm with that. Yo!
World's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Made by IO Interactive? That's pretty groovy. Wait a minute.
The story of light and shadow
Oh, never mind.
fades is reborn. Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition.
I wish I liked RPGs more. I wish I was more willing to commit to an RPG. If I have to get into if I have to play your game for 20 hours before it gets good, I'm not doing it. It's just not happening. You know how many games that I can enjoy in that amount of time? It's my same stance with anime. If I have to go through 10 plus episodes before I can give a fuck, that's just too much commitment.
Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
Nice suit. It's looking like the Switch 2 is gonna have hella games, which is what a console is all about. I only finished Persona 5 because I broke my shoulder and was out of commission for 3 months. See, that's the kind of time, and it's like, maybe I should plan around that kind of thing, where it's like if I get sick, or if I'm going on a trip, or on a vacation.
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners.
Because otherwise, I'm boom, 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 banging out games.
Being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
Is my audio goofed up? What's up with that timing? New Zelda?
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the
Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom 2?
their union led to a great and
That would be crazy.
But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Is this a prequel to the sequel?
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
Finally, we can get a Legend of Zelda, which I'm sure there's been plenty already, but this is pretty cool. I want to see what this Zelda can do. I want to see Zelda cook somebody real quick, like literally just burn somebody to death. Oh hey, what is this, a Warriors game? I sleep. That's pretty cool. Age of Imprisonment. That sounds diabolical. That's pretty cool. I'm with that. Highly doubt I'll play it. Coming this winter. Chilly.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo.
I don't even remember if I beat Hyrule Warriors.
We hope you're looking forward to the untold
I know I
story
played a
of
lot
the
of it,
Imprisoning War,
but there's a lot of game there.
which took place in Hyrule long ago.
And then I didn't play Hyrule Warriors Super Mega Buttfuck Edition or whatever came out afterwards.
Switch Online. You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2. And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
Okay. Music to my ears. That audio delay's on their side, not mine.
Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Huge.
Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading.
This is my favorite Zelda game.
Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton.
Ooh.
Link set sail on an adventure.
I wonder how it feels on something that's not a GameCube controller.
Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker.
Oh, Soul Calibur 2?
And the world. A tale of souls
Who's buying that? I mean, that is the Soul Calibur.
Weapons-based fighting game.
But who gonna buy that?
Each equipped with a different weapon, and Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray.
No games. You just got here and you missed all the cool ass games that they just showed, so you kind of look a little goofy saying that.
Over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring the series' first machine customization and story mode, get ready to experience
I never played this in its entirety. I remember playing it at kiosks all the time. Every time I got the chance, I was like, yo, let me boot up F-Zero real quick, because this shit is exhilarating.
Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
I'm about to say, you would have to with that crazy ass controller.
More titles will be added in the future. Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack launches the same day as the hardware's release. And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released.
I was about to say, because you can't really use the Nintendo adapter.
Has a C button to quickly access.
They are never going to be able to get away from this controller. That's what you fucking get for making that weird ass controller. You should have thought about future-proofing that goofy design. Now you're stuck with it.
Nintendo Switch 2.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay,
That's the value of making super iconic games that are just still keep on giving. And not going with a model that outdates your old stuff, is that you can just keep selling it because it's still good. I'm sure there's people pissing and shitting everywhere, but this means nothing to me. The C button again? The K button. You know, unfortunately, when Undertale first came out, I watched a playthrough of it, and it was a good playthrough, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. But I recognize it as something that I wish I would have experienced on my own. Funnily enough, if I did experience it on my own, I probably would have streamed it, and then people would have been annoying as fuck, much like this trailer is probably about to be. So I'm just going to talk over it. But if I had streamed Undertale, I would have probably just been like, wow, these people are pissing me off, and I hate this game by association. But I watched somebody else play it, and I'm like, this is a great game. This is amazing. Truly phenomenal piece of art. And I kind of want to experience Deltarune on my own if I ever do.
We've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead.
Hey, the gameplay they showed looks cool. My favorite part is that I didn't hear a single character talk.
We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7. In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire and guide your people throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K.
Hi, I'm Lionel Jinks.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Yes, this is a Nintendo Direct. They're announcing the Nintendo Direct with the Nintendo Switch 2. Yes, this is a Nintendo game show.
Four kids find this old tattered man. Off they went armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible.
4 kids stranded? Tough. That's a hell of a way to start off a trailer. What happened? Shit's broke, don't work.
Tastes amazing, doesn't it? Really have started to
Maybe 4 is going anti-woke and not having any jokes in it. Yeah. That'd be nice. That's very wishful thinking. Yeah, this shit broke. Hey, this is a perfect time to break because I am not interested in this. So I'm gonna go ahead and sip my drink.
Set sail. This time for home.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
Dodge Roll, I like that name. Hold up.
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
No! What the fuck? I want to see this.
Our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in
Nintendo, please.
You can expect some fan favorite elements to return.
You got me fucked all the way up.
We're excited to share more with you in the future.
Oh, they ain't showing too much. I'm gonna buy it anyway. It don't even matter. Right. I'm gonna open up a tab. Damn, if you type in Enter the Gungeon 2, the first thing that pops up is, will they ever make a proper Enter the Gungeon sequel? That's crazy. I love that. Oh, they hit us with the time stop. They pulled a time change maneuver. And now my ears are broken. Yo, this is actually freaking me out a little bit. Somebody getting fired over this.
My name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time. Cyberpunk
They reversed the video, but not the audio. Is the direct over? Somebody's career is, but the direct, not so much. They were showing off a bunch of third-party stuff, and then it glitched up, and now they're showing us this. But they haven't rejiggered the audio. There is somebody in Nintendo offices currently being executed right now. They have a guillotine that is Switch themed, and the last thing that employee is gonna hear is it's gonna chop their head clean off. Oh man, my only regret is that I didn't get to attend. I want that jacket. Man, this shit is gonna go. Is this what the game is gonna look like? Or is this a teaser? Don't tease me, bro. Strange how that just happened. But I think we're back. I remember seeing this game and thinking it was cool. Sometime this year, I guess. Hey, when Silksong comes out, y'all better not fucking bother me about playing it, because the first Hollow Knight didn't do nothing for me. And frankly, I don't know. It's not a high priority for me to play. So don't be bothering me. Where's Silksong? I will fucking, y'all send your ass to the fucking Shadow Realm with the rest of the people whose band appeals aren't gonna get read. I'm not opposed to playing it, but I ain't trying to hear no that shit. I'm sure you're very excited to play it, and I would love to hear about how much fun you're having, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna fucking make time for it. I ain't playing with y'all. Because while it does seem like something I would enjoy, that doesn't mean it necessarily is or will be. I'll get to it when I get to it, if I ever do. Ooh, that shit looks uncomfortable. Yo, Fortnite on the Switch too. That might go crazy, actually. Especially with the mouse controls. The Switch 2 is such an interesting console. And I really want one. Why is bro's head gotta be all phallic? The timing being off drives me wild.
We've shown a lot of games.
Why am I getting skincare ads as if my skin wasn't already better than one of the models on screen?
Please take a look.
Talk to her. Who is that? Is this gonna be some weird vampire game?
I give you my blood. I give you my life. Turn a wheel.
Was Bloodborne 2 on the Switch? Exclusive? Switch exclusive Bloodborne 2?
To humanity's very dusk.
It's too quiet. I was just joking. I was literally just making a goofy. I wasn't serious. I didn't say some dumb shit to move us into the goofiest timeline, did I? Because I'm not going to apologize if that's the case. Oh, he got the strap on him. He got the mouser with the buttstock. It's not that serious, bro. Is that Loki? Oh, what a girl. She looks like she throws a mean high kick. I don't understand what's happening. What the hell? My people need me. What the hell? Oh, Yoko Taro, he dipped his toe in this one. He said, oh, I got an idea. What if the moon smiled, though? Bloodborne Night Ring? Yo. Hey, Smiler, what's up, big fella? He got his titties out and he's smiling ear to ear. That's my kind of frog. I don't want that motherfucker anywhere near me, though.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to
A double jump and he's busting?
Carrier of blood.
That's Blythe's big brother. Big brother Blythe? Ain't no way. The fuck? That's a dinosaur? Dinosaurus? Nice move. What is happening?
Tears will flow for one.
He got his jammies on. The Dusk Bloods. Hey, that's a great idea. I'm with that. Is that a rat, cat, mouse crow? Please don't let it talk. Just be a cute critter. In 2026, only available on the Nintendo Switch 2? That's egregious. How they gonna show? That does not seem like a Nintendo exclusive kind of game, but I'm with that. Nintendo's not playing around with y'all. The Dusk Bloods. Wow. I don't have it. Wow. Okay.
That's all from our publishing and development partners. We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners.
Hell yeah.
Who prepared footage for this presentation. In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Nintendo trying to shake the no third-party titles allegations.
Next, please take a look at this.
I went from soft to hard to soft again. Y'all broke or something? Y'all not buying a Switch 2? I guess if you can't pay to play, you can just stay mad. Because I'm about to play this new Kirby game. Holy shit. I swear to God. Put Kirby Air Ride 2 on my screen right now, Sakura. I'll put a fucking hole in your face. Say Kirby Air Ride 2 right now. Say it. You won't. You're a coward. You're not strong enough. I love that sound. The sound of my fist accelerating into Sakurai's gut. They're stop playing with me. I'll shoot the fuck up in this bitch right now. There's no way. They said fuck a Mario Kart. There's no way, dude. It's been so long. It's been so fucking long. I need this. I'm so glad I chose life all those times. For this moment, this exact moment is the only reason I'm still here. That's what I'm talking about, dude. He did it. He did it. He said, yo, this Smash shit is trash. Let me go back to what the real ones want. Yes, please. Give it. Finally. Ain't no way y'all gonna lose me to this one. He didn't even show it. He said, I'm busy. I'm busy cooking. Finally, he shook off the shackles of that whack-ass series. He said, I'm done with y'all trying to be competitive in a party game. Here's a fucking party game.
Next is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
I actually don't even know if Kirby Air Ride is a part. We should make a competitive Kirby Air Ride league just to get under Sakurai's skin. That would be awesome. He gonna be on Harakiri watch, Seppuku watch if you start a competitive Kirby Air Ride league. I just want to make fun games. Why y'all gotta compete in everything? What is this? They got schmonkeys? Is actual Donkey Kong? Monkey sounds? Wow. The Donkey Kongers weren't, it wasn't just Colt. They were Donkey Kong fans. You had to watch out for them for a little bit there. I was worried. Yo, this looks fun as shit. 3D Donkey Kong game? When was the last 3D Donkey Kong game on the Nintendo 64? Yo, DK's going buck wild. That's what I'm talking about. I love the pure raw carnage of Donkey Kong games. They're so violent. Which is ironic because gorillas aren't that violent of creatures. They're actually rather silly. They're just capable of violence, which is pretty fucked up that they get a bad rap just because they are built like tanks that shoot fists. But what are you gonna do? Ooh, Anna's got some too. He's the leader of the group, and you know him well. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, banana. This shit gonna go crazy. Yeah, people gonna be dying over Switch 2s. They need to get that supply up, or else it's gonna be rough. The population decline is only gonna get worse if people gonna be fighting over Switch 2s. It's sensory overload like crazy. Schmonkey? Donkey Kong Bonanza. I'm with that. You got a date? Thank you. Hey, that's 3 days after my birthday, just saying.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong.
Yeah, it was.
Called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible
July 17th.
smash through enemies, walls,
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. They really did it.
and just about everything.
They
to
really did
demolish
it.
your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future.
Oh, is it?
We hope you're looking forward to it.
Donkey Kong
Thank you for watching so far.
Bonanza. I love how simple the name is too. Dude, that's what I'm talking about.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
How much
Finally,
though?
Here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
I got to get that.
For more details, please check the official Nintendo Switch
That
2
site finna
website,
crash. I'm gonna go
which
in
goes
real
live
quick.
Later today.
Oh, later today? You got it.
We've covered a lot of information.
No Candy
but that's
Kong?
all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh my god. Kirby Air Ride 2?
Thank you very much.
If I wasn't already sitting down, I would need to sit down. That's crazy. Nothing but straight heat. I'm about to play the shit out of my Nintendo Switch 2. I don't care how many 12-year-olds I gotta elbow in order to get one. That's crazy. Okay, so hold on. Once my head stops spinning, we can think about what it is that we just saw. So there's Mario Kart World, I already know I want. Kirby Air Ride 2, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Metroid Prime 4. And then there's the upgraded stuff where it's like, I want to play Tears of the Kingdom with the upgrades. What? Man, they showed us shit. And then there's a bunch of third-party stuff, which is cool and all. Oh yeah, the blood game, the paid tech demo. Ain't nobody worried about that shit. some content creator. Oh yeah, never mind. Some content creator is gonna put out a video on that shit. I ain't paying for that. Like, they showed off a bunch of camera stuff that I'm not interested in. That's crazy. That's wild. Okay, hold on. Let's do a little quick review. Let's go back through it real quick, because they showed off a whole bunch of stuff. So we got Mario Kart. That's massive. This does look just like genuine fun. Open world Mario Kart game. That's the kind of thing that I could see myself booting up and just driving around and not even doing races in. Just because it's like, whatever, man. Let me just whip this cart real quick. I don't really feel like dealing with no race. Let me just, you know. Excuse me, you know. And the grinding? Oh my god, I'm gonna be on my grind. Wall jumps and grinds. Oh yeah, there was that anime suit, power suit game. So that's pretty dope. They showed that off for a hot minute. And then, there's a bunch of stuff about all the cool. This got mouse controls on the Switch too. That's actually pretty cool. Oh yeah, there's like a beefed up version of Mario Party Jamboree where you get to yell into the microphone to make the game go do. That could be fun, but I don't know. Mario Party games, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be playing that. Dude, that's... I can't wait to flick aliens. This is gonna be some good shit right here. Does she got a motion sensor on her, like Master Chief? What's this all about? I wonder if that's placeholder HUD, or if this is what the game's actually gonna look like, because I like how minimal it is. There's a lot more screen real estate actually being used here.
Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well.
I wonder what the release cadence is gonna be like. When does...
You can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City.
Do we know when Pokemon ZA, Pokemon Zaza is coming out? Because if it's coming out after the Switch 2, then I think I'd rather just get it on that. Although I'm still on the fence about it because, I don't know, the last Pokemon game, I bought it and just didn't play it because I was like, this shit kind of whack. Oh yeah, then there's the... I'm not playing this, but I'm glad it exists. Elden Ring, Hades. Yeah, then there was this, whatever's going on here. It looks like if you live in a household where the Switch is the only console that your family will get or can afford, then you're still in good shape because it has plenty of third-party games. The first-party games are mega buff, backwards compatible, and you have access to a massive library of old classic Nintendo games. So that's pretty dope. The Switch 2 looks like it has a ridiculous amount of content to be able to enjoy on it, and it can be easily somebody's primary console, because not only does it have like 4K and all that stuff when docked, but you could undock it and take it with you. And the controller options are still pretty buff. No Smash announcement though. I guess Sakurai can only work on so many games at once, and I'm glad that he's finally wisened up and realized that he's wasting his time with Smash. It's cool. It was awesome while it lasted. Now let me hop on the Warp Star and do my thing. I'm still waiting for Let's Go Gen 2. I'm hoping Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee did good enough for it. I never touched that. It looked like a very casual Pokemon experience, and it's like Pokemon has always been a casual experience for me, so I don't need my casual experience casualized. Too many casualties, if you ask me. There's a bunch of stuff they show. Oh yeah, Project 007.
The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
That's effectively a modern age GoldenEye game. That's gonna be sick. That's gonna be awesome. At worst, it'll be a thing worth trying. Oh yeah, Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Not very big fan of Tecmo Koei games, but they do look cool, and I'm sure there's plenty of people who are gonna enjoy these. So that's gonna be delightful. Because, you know, even if something isn't for you to enjoy, you can still vicariously enjoy it through other people. You know, it's very easy to like things. It actually takes far less effort to like shit and enjoy yourself than it does to go out of your way to bitch and complain about cool shit that happens. You know, but you know, some people don't want to be happy, so let them rot by themselves is what I say. Oh, let me hear that sound one more time. One more time for the culture. Tremendous. Never gets old. Yeah, who trying to play Soul Calibur 2? Genuinely asking, who is trying to play Soul Calibur 2? That's just for old people. I love that game and I'm still not trying to play it. Enter the Gungeon 2 got announced. Bro, what the fuck? They announced everything all at once. Everything everywhere all at once. And I don't know if this is like a teaser or what. But honestly, the announcement is enough. The audio got goofed up, which I don't appreciate, and I'm sure they don't either. I would really appreciate it though if Enter the Gungeon 2 had this art style. That would be fun. As much as I enjoy pixel art, and especially the pixel art of Enter the Gungeon 1, that would be nice if it had that weird claymation-y, gooey. Oh, let me watch this again. Forget all that jibba jabber jabba they were doing. I want to see the dude do a double jump while he's busting his strap. He got a fully automatic repeating Luger dripped out of his fucking mind. The engravings add no tactical advantage whatsoever, but flossing on the haters is something that you should be doing at all times, especially in combat. Soul Calibur 2 is your second favorite Soul Calibur. Which one's your first? We knew about this James Bond game forever though, didn't we? Or did I hear it through a leak? You probably heard it through a leak, because I don't really be messing with leaks like that. Both the vegetable or the people divulging information that they shouldn't. Because imagine working on something, you're in the lab, you're cooking it up, you're dedicating months and months and months of your labor and work to making something awesome, and then somebody's like, hey everybody, look at this. They just steal your thunder. And they just are like, they just fucking like, what if I wanted to announce this? What if I wanted the world to see this when it was ready, you know? You just gonna take that from people? I think leaks are wildly disrespectful to developers and artists in general. Was he dual wielding? Anyway, unless leaks are intentional, which I wouldn't be surprised if they are sometimes, I think the people who leak stuff they're assholes, really. They added Dinosaurus cameo to my, what is this shit called again? I forget. You know, you don't really need to remember what this is called, because when it comes out, it's going to be impossible to escape. It's going to be all over everything. Why he got his jammies on though? Dusk Bloods. That's crazy. And then we got the rat, cat, crow, bat, whatever this is. Dude, come on. 4K Kirby Air Ride. And they showed off a bunch of old, what are they called? I don't remember what they're called. Ride machines, air ride things. Man. The flowers everywhere. Air riders. Man, online Kirby Air Ride gameplay. I wonder if this will be open world too. He's free. He's finally free. It must be such a feeling of relief for him to be able to just be like, man, fuck, I just want to make a Kirby game. I love the idea of Sakurai saying fuck and getting mad. That's what I'm talking about. And then the Bonanza. Are you guys going to the Bonanza? Star Fox fans still hungry? Yeah, what are you gonna do? What you gonna do? You can't have it all at once. You can't have it all at once. Besides, it's difficult to evolve the Star Fox gameplay, you know? Because Nintendo's not gonna release a mainline game for one of their massive IPs unless they're gonna be able to innovate or really make it kind of like dope. That's why they're so willing to sell us the same thing over and over and over again, because they want to make a product that is going to be generationally sensational, which is why we've been playing Mario Kart 8 since 2014. What the remix? And honestly, you got to respect that. We can't live in a world where people complain about annual releases and then be like, Nintendo doesn't put out new stuff. It's like, let me stop talking about people who complain, because they're bitches and they're annoying, and I'd rather just have fun talking about things that I enjoy. But yeah, man, this Nintendo really stuck their foot in this one. They weren't playing around with us. Schmucky. Golden lipstick. That's probably really hard to pull off IRL. I'm waiting for the Armored Core cockpit Star Fox. That'd be kind of cool. 7/17/2025. Man, I got a damn. That's a lot of money. Everything's so expensive.
Smash through enemies, walls.
They make Donkey Kong look so buff.
To demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Absolutely tremendous.
Thank you for watching so far.
To recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 4th.
Man, I keep forgetting that they announced the Switch 2. And that's like, ironically, the whole reason we're here. Because the Switch 2 genuinely looks like a phenomenal console. And I could only imagine what the price point is. It's releasing around the corner. It has a bunch of cool features. It has a bigger controller, which is what I'm mostly concerned about. The Switch Joy-Cons, they're not built for American hands, especially African American hands.